Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 on Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the AER4 Refurbished Laser Gun mod, which is being made by user MacLeod. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is an absolutely wonderful new laser weapon for you to enjoy. Though I say new, it's really not quite, as it's an exploration of sorts of what the mod maker thinks the earlier versions of the in-game laser weapon line may have looked like, this being the AER4 rather than the typical AER7 that we have normally in the Fallout universe. And I think that's a pretty nifty idea. We have actually seen other mods like that in the past, but they are pretty rare. So I've very much been enjoying seeing a weapon that is quite obviously a, normal laser pistol, but with some very obvious differences to it that make it certainly a bit more unique and its own. And of course, my absolutely favorite personal thing is, you guys know me and weapon aesthetics. I like wood and steel, and this is that, but in laser gun form, and that's great. So let's jump on over here and have a look at what exactly we are getting with the refurbished laser pistol, which in its most basic and standard form will do 24 energy damage with a microfusion cell with a firing rate of 50, range of 71, accuracy of 66, and a weight of 4.6. Not too bad at all there. And as you can see, it is a pretty good looking gun, and like I said earlier, it certainly is recognizable as the normal in-game laser pistol, but also certainly very much unique and different. I think most especially with the wooden bits and bobs added on for the, I assume, refurbished aspect, but there are plenty of other details in here that definitely set it apart from the regular laser weaponry we're used to here in the game. And I very much do like that. I think that's pretty darn cool. And I also like it because it's not just one of those mods that basically reskins a gun and replaces it. This is in the world alongside the newer AER7s that we're used to here in Fallout 4. So I like having that. You've got the old and you got the new, just all living together side by side, as you would find in the real world. When new guns come out, the old ones don't just disappear from, the civilian populace. So I like seeing these things. It's pretty nice. Now, as for modifications, being that it is, still a laser rifle like the AER7, you get pretty much all the same modifications here, so nothing too crazy or different, but it does mean that you'll have all the right modifications to turn this thing into, say, an assault rifle, a sniper rifle, or of course, laser shotgun, or any combination thereof. All fun times there. And then as for how you do get your hands on one of these things, well, it is really darn simple. Since it is meant to be, just an older model of the existing gun, it is added in to the same level loot list as the typical laser weaponry. So anywhere where you'd find a usual laser rifle or laser pistol in the game, you could potentially find one of these, and that includes on legendaries and such, which is quite nice. I do enjoy that. Now, as for the modifications, let's head on over here and kind of go through them pretty quickly, as they are, as I mentioned, basically the same as you'd get with the regular laser rifle. So in the capacitor category, we've got everything from the standard to the photon and beta waves to gammas, maximized all the way up to the overcharge, providing you with the best damage. And then in the barrel category, we've got a short, long, automatic, and sniper barrel, along with improved versions of each. And again, me with just that love of more wood on a gun. Plus, with some of the designs on these refurbished laser pistols, or laser weapons in general, they kind of have a bit more retro of a vibe to them, along with the wood, which I just think is cool. I very much enjoy. Now then, in the grip category, we've got a standard comfort short grip, sharpshooters, full stock marksman stock, and finally, recoil compensating stock with more wood. I love it. And then at the sights, we've got a standard improved reflex sight down here. Then returning to scopes, we've got a long recon. There's also a short recon and medium recon in here as well. We also do have the short, medium, and long scout scopes with see-through capabilities, along with a series of short, medium, and long night vision scopes in here. So quite good indeed. Lots of fun options for you. And finally in muzzle, we've got just the usual beam splitter, beam focuser, gyro compensating lens, amplified beam splitter, fine-tuned beam focuser, and quantum gyro compensating lens. All fun, all useful, and none of them, interestingly, going over 3 science. Which, I gotta admit, I can't remember if any of the modifications on the normal laser pistol do, but I'm pretty sure that some of them go to 4. Huh. I guess maybe because this is an older refurbished model, perhaps? But nonetheless, good to know. You'll only need 3 science for this weapon. So let me go grab my modified versions, where we will then take a look at what this thing can do at the range first, and then go up against a Deathclaw, which is probably real foolish considering none of these are really all that damaging. But oh well, standard gun out first, and let's take some shots. Oh, I forgot to reload from testing earlier. I've been doing that a lot more recently. Oh well, fire. And there we go. A good, nice firing, a very good and easy to control laser weapon for you to enjoy, with even on the standard capacitor there, having a good amount of battery power for 30 shots, which is quite nice there. So you're going to get a good few shots from the get-go of the most standard version of this gun. Not doing a huge amount of energy damage, but hey, it's not too shabby either. And we'll go to the recoil compensating one next, sort of my sniper-esque equivalent, or at least marksman gun, with 72 damage. And as usual, this is without any other additional perks helping out with that damage increase. So yeah, just 72 base level there with the modifications. And of course, a good scope where we can fire. And there we go. Again, not too bad at all. Very easy to control. It is a bit slower firing, but you know what? Not too bad at all. Now as compared to the final one that I made, oh, I made a mistake making this one. It's, of course, a fully automatic scatter laser shotgun. Horrible to control, as you'll see. Oh, from 27 rounds to 0 and looking all the way up in the sky. Yeah, I still don't understand how a laser weapon has recoil in the Fallout universe, but nonetheless, very, very difficult gun to control. So not only have I made a monstrosity that is difficult to use, but we actually do have a small glitch with this particular weapon. You'll see I added on the glowing improved iron sights. Yeah, they're not at the right spot. Our crosshairs are on target, but of course our sights are way below the target. So that is one oddity I've found with the mod in my testing. All the other sights seem to work just fine. It's just this one that seems to be a bit off. Granted, this is kind of more of a hip-fire weapon anyways, for the pure necessity of control. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. But yes, that is the one oddity I did find. But alright, let's go take a look at these things in use against... Oh god, Deathclaw, this is probably a mistake. But, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's go to our normal cheese spot and pop him in. Alright, hello, sir, and hopefully bye-bye in a moment. Oh god, what's my highest is just on your leg. Body's not too bad, though. Only one action point available, because I ran a bit. Oh boy, he's coming at me. Yeah, that automatic scatter shot was a bad plan. Alright, let's go to our 72 damage one here. At least get some good shots on him, hopefully. I mean, we're in danger, so we're not going to get the double stealth effect, but, you know, we're at least doing some form of damage to him. That's reliable damage. As long as we can stay away from him in a cheese spot like this, we're good. Oh, stop moving awkwardly, you. And also stop hiding behind the chemistry station. I mean, I know you're trying not to die, but still, come on now. There we go. I think I did get a good shot on his belly there. Alright, let's aim it down a little bit better. Hold our breath. Really try and get those belly shots. Alright, yeah, he's going down. He's going down. We've almost got him. It's going to have taken a fair few rounds, but... Ooh, we actually got the sneak damage on that one because we're cautioned. Hey, did it. A few more shots than we probably would normally like on one of these weapon reviews, but oh well, it did the job eventually. But yes, I've really enjoyed this particular gun. Like I said before, I love seeing when mod makers try and look back at what maybe some of these Fallout weapons might have been in their earlier versions or their prototype versions. And so the idea of this AER4 is pretty nifty. And, well, again, with the wooden accents on it and the wooden furniture, it just makes me happy as someone who likes more classic guns. But yes, if you'd like to take a look at this weapon for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you do, you have a look at the link in the description as per usual on this one. And hopefully you have enjoyed this mod and come back for whatever mod we do take a look at next. But until that time, thank you for watching as always. Well, have a good one.